G'day, guys, and welcome to Gatekeeper's final round coverage of the 2023 Victorian Disc Golf Open, the Vic Open, down in Ballarat. Big thanks to Rad, Gatekeeper Media, and Disc Golf Justice for bringing this footage. I'm Paddy Robinson, and with me is Andrew Ferguson and Tim Bohan. We are the Tee Off Podcast, and stoked to be back again, boys. It should be a big final round.
How good is it? Aussie Disc Golf on the YouTubes. Here we are, starting the final round. Luke Bayne with a commanding lead, 25 down. Blake Houston, 16 down. Austin D'Alessandro, 15 down. And yours truly, sneaking into fourth place with 14 down.
Ooh, well done, Timmy.
Matty Noblet also 14 down. Paddy, you're just one behind, 13 down. We're definitely going head-to-head in this final round.
Now, is this going to be a cakewalk? I want to see what happens. Hopefully there's a run at Mr. Luke Bayne. And we'll see here as we kick off on hole 1, 682 feet, 208 metres. It's a par 4. You've got to throw this thing straight down the guts, nice and low, to avoid getting clipped down by those low branches of the oaks. Round the Mando here, left to a basket, just positioned between a couple of oak trees. Very, very tough starting hole.
Definitely one that you'd like to get, but most importantly, don't bogey it. It's a very difficult hole.
I was going to say, Timmy, quick, is this the first time you've been on lead card, like not a feature card?
Yep, I think this might be lead card first time for me.
Congrats, mate. Well done.
Crash and burn time is what you're saying. Yeah. Let's see how we go.
Sorry, we've already seen one of us do that.
Lukey Bayne, Halo Destroyer. Not a lot of pressure when you've got a 9-stroke lead. Sure, he's still feeling a little bit of nerves.
I wonder if he, just slept in, go par +4 for the first few holes.
That was overturned. But look, right side is the side you want to be if you're going to make a mistake. Blake's looking way down the fairway. It's gone the roller. Ultra aggressive.
I like this, though.
Great angle.
I really like the roller play, actually.
Yeah. That's gone a mile. He's turned the catch camera around, which is exactly the sign of a good shot.
I think he threw it a bit low in the first couple of rounds, so he wanted to correct that.
Going the smash force over hyzer.
That's big.
Those boys have gotten way down there. I reckon they've cleared the Mando on the left.
And here's our team hyzer fly, Timmy Bohan.
That's it. Go on the flex forehand.
Yes,
this is my comfort zone. I know I want to finish right side. Nice and low. That'll fade back.
Ooh,
No,
bit
it
of
won't.
skip.
Unfortunately, it just didn't catch edge. Ideally, I want to finish to the right. Exactly how I said at the start. I'm on the left.
That's all right. You just get around the corner.
Yeah, big backhand.
That's a nice line.
Smooth.
It can be tricky, that shot. The Mando creeps up. The trees are still, they're so low. You do have to keep it low and flat. Get that skip.
Bayne is going to have to navigate a tight gap here to put himself anywhere near getting close to the basket.
It's not bad being on this right-hand side, though, because you're really opening up that line.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got a little bit straighter, bit of a flare back. He might have a look outside circle 1, I'd say.
Yeah, that right side, it opens up the angle to the Mando, but it does give you a gap to hit. Where the hell is Blake?
He's very far down there. He's playing...
He's got a new avenue to play.
He's already beaten the Mando, but he's unfortunately yanked that forehand and gone miles long.
Oh, wow.
He's down near the yellow basket.
He's on the wrong basket, yeah.
The yellow par 5, he might have an eagle look, but unfortunately he hasn't got a decent birdie chance at this one. I mean, Austin's done the same thing. Stable up, boys.
What about, is the edge of circle, do you reckon?
I'm just looking at putting this one under the pole, open up the round with a par. Can't really run it with the low ceiling access to the basket unless you're a monster Simon Lizotte spin putter. So Blake coming back at the basket. Don't say that too often on this one.
Oh, he did go long, didn't he?
Easy par.
Bayne's got
he's got a look.
A good look.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Nobs.
Great catch.
He wasn't happy with the 9-stroke lead. He needs 10. Opening the account with another birdie from out of position.
A lot of chain there on the right, but just popping out.
We did see a lot of right-side drama on the last round for Austin. Unfortunately, he's a little closer. He was missing them completely yesterday, but today, just catching right-side chains and falling out.
All right, hole 2, par 3, 100 metres, 328 feet. I really like this hole to set up for the righty backhand forehand. right hand forehand, getting a bit of a flex, navigating this fairway and skipping back towards the basket. But you will see some people throw right hand, backhand, just like quite a straight shot, get up around to the circle, just inside circle, and have a putt. Really cool hole.
Yeah, I like the forehand. I like keeping it low, letting it skip in. Bayne got the birdie with this backhand yesterday. He's going to try and do the same.
That's leaking out to the left as well. Mate, that's his play. Interesting.
That looks like it's miles away, but yesterday it was only like 11 or 12 metres and he got the birdie still. Maybe he can do it again?
I mean, Bayne's got a very confident forehand. I'm not sure why he's throwing the backhand.
Yeah. Little high from Blake. You do have to keep it low. Definitely like opting on their side of burning the ground just to get that skip.
It's a shame. They had a really good shape to it as well.
Austin looking for this one to turn.
Very controlled hyzer flip there. Unfortunately didn't get it all the way over, but good reaction right at the end there. He'll have a birdie putt. Going another flex forehand. If I can get away with just throwing flex forehands, I'll be happy. The destroyer, good bit of flex.
Nice.
Definitely needs to catch edge.
A bit of a flare there.
Try to come back.
It came back very late. You just missed on the camera there, but did sneak into the circle.
Nice.
Blake hitting the ceiling early. He's just going to have the zone approach. He's done that very well. Yep, should be a routine par save for Blakey. And here's Bayne. Here's where the backhand finished.
Yeah, right. Inside circle.
Inside circle, yeah.
So
It must be a mid-range or something like that.
cashed it.
Yeah.
Goodness me, starting hot.
Bang.
Starting with two
How
birds
can
again.
you catch him?
So I've got a similar spot. This is where the forehand ended up.
Yeah, great spot, Tim.
No wind. And unfortunately,
Yeah.
Just
giving it enough.
an inch low.
it's exactly what you said, Paddy. Lead card nerves. I was feeling it.
That's a solid putt.
Great putt from Austin.
Bang.
Here's the comebacker.
There you go.
That was a better stroke. Straight in. It's good to be playing this lead card final round with my teammate, Blake Houston. We're repping the Hyzer Flight tops there. Looking very sharp, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, only you say so. No. They do look good.
You may say so. You may.
Got the par save there, Blakey boy. Moving on, hole 3. Only a short one, 82 metres, 269 feet. But it's very tight. You definitely want to beat that tree. The drone just flew past there. Keep it nice and low. This fluffy branch above us right now has been catching a lot of discs. Slide on down and you should be looking at a par or a birdie. You definitely want to throw your overstable putter. Doesn't need much more than a putter or a sort of slow speed mid, this one. Just don't hit that first tree. The first tree is death.
There's not really a flex forehand line here, Tim. I'm curious to see what you throw, mate.
I'm sure he could find one.
Ooh.
Luke.
Bayne
Ow.
hitting, kicking to the right. Right's not too bad. Should be able to get up and down from the right side.
Oh, that looks smooth.
Oh, get under.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be parked.
That's exactly the shape that you want in this hole.
Beautiful,
Oh,
Austin. Great shot. And here comes Blake with the zone. Little high. Looks like it's leaking out to the right-hand side. If it's got some fade, that should be
Yeah.
just outside circle. I've gone the zone as well.
Backhand. Excuse me.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, nasty kick out to the left there.
Tim,
This
wrong
is
basket, mate.
Hole 2's basket. Very hard to get up and down from this left side.
This looks good.
That's a nice flick.
Flicking the justice.
Sit in.
Oh,
Wait.
big skip.
Just inside circle, or
Might be just on the fringe there, which is not my comfort zone, Paddy, as you know very well.
Bayne with perhaps a Toro.
Going a little
That'll
long.
work.
Putting back at it's good. This where Blake's putting from, green is so fast, it slopes away, so can be a little bit of a scary putt, even though it looks routine on the camera.
Ooh, a little nose down there.
Yeah, unfortunately, nose down for Blake.
Tim.
Oh, well inside
Can't
the
Tim.
circle.
Oof.
okay.
I'm going to blame something on my hands there. As you can see, I'm wiping the hands.
Pretty sure that kid moved in the background on his bike.
Couldn't possibly have been the zero spin I put on the disc. Yeah,
Oh,
Bayne.
Bayne.
all having some putting woes on this hole.
That's all right, Bayne. You got 11 strokes, mate.
Bayne's like, what happens when you get like a bogey? What happens there? I haven't had one.
Oh,
Might be his
Blake.
first bogey for the tourney. Blake high side as well, unfortunately.
Oh, Austin is parked.
Yeah.
There's a 2. Oh, there's a 2-stroke swing.
17 down for Austin. Bayne will drop to 26, so back to the starting deficit of 9 points. And Blake and I, unfortunately, bit of red for us as well.
Moving on.
Moving on, indeed, to hole number 4. This is the final hole of a stretch of 3 holes in the woods here. It's 105 metres, slightly uphill, part 3. The majority of people taking this left-hand route as a righty forehand or a turnover. The basket just tucked up here.
It's a tricky one. It's pretty long and definitely a lot of trees. If you hit early, can easily bring bogey into the equation. Austin's had this backhand turnover pretty dialed.
I like this from Austin.
That
looks parked.
Perfect by
Absolutely parked.
Bayne's looking at something slow speed here. Taking more of an inside line.
A bit high.
If it doesn't fade, yeah, good tree.
That'll give him a look. That'll give him a look. He only needs a look.
Now, Blakey drew up that tree right in the middle in the previous round. Let's see if he can correct on that mistake. He has kept it very wide with the nuke.
Oh, good flare.
Skip. Yep, that'll be putting.
It's that final branch just knocking him down.
I'm trying to do exactly the same.
Is that your Excalibur?
Nope. That is my Excal. Unfortunately, second big nasty left kick in a row, but nice open space here.
Yeah, easy up and down, surely.
I would like to hope so.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to get that hole. I don't think I got it any of the 4 rounds. Shapes up well for the forehand. Bayne just outside circle. Very good result from that drive. Little nose up into the wind. Here's Austin. That was a delicious backhand off the tee from Austin. And straight in the centre. Here we go.
All right. He's got another one.
The charge is happening. Austin moving to 18 down. 8 shots behind Luke. Yes, Blake.
Well done, Blake.
Great birdie.
It's actually played quite easy on this round. 12 birdies.
Half a stroke under par. That's surprising. This hole is quite difficult.
Mr. Bohan tapping out the par.
Alrighty, hole 5. Really fun par 4. There's 206 metres, 676 feet. There's all the options that you want. You can go left, you can go right, you can go straight down the middle. Whichever way you go, you want to get out to just somewhere in the clear, get in a good landing zone so you can approach the basket here. Should be pretty straightforward for these guys, and you'll see a lot of them doing some pretty big flex lines here.
Does Austin know where the pad is? Oh, there it is.
He's going perpendicular to the hole, and that is massive.
Look at that thing.
If that pans out,
that's huge.
What a shot from Austin.
Ooh.
Massive shot.
Speaking of huge, there's probably one bloke that might be able to get a little bit further down the fairway, and that's this bloke, Blake Houston.
Oh, massive.
Is that throwing?
Let's see the result of that. Oh, the catch camera is running. Now, I've got the benefit of hindsight. Blakey was pin high on the 206-metre hole.
Did it roll?
And the verdict is in. It was a thrower.
It was a thrower.
But massive shot from Blake. Bayne's gone the backhand turnover. Looks like it's fading out a little, so he's going to be on the left-hand side, but nice and open out there.
So, Tim, you've just seen 3 shots like that.
I'm doing the same, mate. I just don't quite have the insane distance.
Bit of power there, though.
Yeah, I yanked that over. Beat that skinny tree, which I hit in the prior round, so happy to get around that one.
No, you're in the clear.
Yeah.
It's all you need in this hole is get yourself out in the open and give yourself half a chance to just, hit the remaining 100 metres.
I think it was about 115. Unfortunately, I got under that one, so left it a bit short, but I'll have a look. Austin's probably 95 or 100 away.
Jeez, I thought he would have been a bit further down, but I mean, still huge.
It's corrected from that previous round.
Oh, that's a great up.
Great shot.
Well done there.
Yeah, I think that yellow basket is like 140, I want to say.
Ooh. Jeez. That was a good line.
And look at Blake, pin high.
Oh.
He's just
Right.
got
That's insane.
nothing but a jump up for the eagle.
Oh, and he almost doing
Just missed. So I've come up a little short, just outside circle.
Giving this a bit, aren't you? Hey, there you go, Timmy.
Got the straddle jumper to open the account. Happy days.
Oh, no. Slow strut walk in. No
Yeah,
wrap the legs, mate.
Wasn't happy with the first 4 holes, Paddy, so good to get one on hole number 5. Bayne looking for birdie as well, and he's just
Ooh.
It's high again.
hit the band for about the 3rd time in a row. Unfortunately,
Just something we haven't seen from Bayne. Like,
maybe worried about the charging Austin D'Alessandro, who's looking at 4 straight birdies to...
huge birdie from Blake there too.
Yep.
There he is.
Massive.
Lots of green on that card.
Bayne taking his time, probably thinking any chance of keeping it under the band. There we go, straight on the pole. Moving over to hole 6, 192 metre, 630 foot, par 4. Very interesting tee shot, this one. You can go a big backhand turnover that comes on the inside of these trees. You can throw a big forehand or a big backhand hyzer to get out to this left side. If you don't do that, you're coming down this tunnel here, avoiding disc golf justice in the yellow hat there, accessing this very guarded basket right here. I like the backhand roller off the tee, Paddy.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun shot. And if you really get onto it, you might even have a look for eagle.
Austin's gone something that didn't quite get over, but cut roller is the play. If you can cut past both lines of trees, you've got that open left side. You can access the basket with a forehand.
Here we have Blake looking skyward again.
Blake has to avoid the trees and the clouds. He throws that high.
Yeah, no trees in the sky there.
That's turned over too much, but panning back out, I think the boy's gone almost basket high again.
I do like that Justice has just zoomed out. He's not even trying. Like, yeah, whatever. We'll find it.
Tim going the roller. What was that?
That's my Innova sidewinder. Almost hit that guy that was laying down on my left side fairway there. That's all I'm asking for. Just get past these 2 lines of trees.
Bayne going aerial as well.
He wants more turn. That's going to fade
Yeah,
out.
it's going to be early.
That's okay, though. He's got good distance. So Blake, unfortunately, going over the trench on the right side. He really got that disc over.
That wasn't OB? That's been OB in previous years.
Yeah, not OB this year.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, makes the forehand very, very difficult. He had to go under like 2 lines of trees. Didn't quite get it.
Luke with a bit of work here to get himself down on the dance floor.
Yeah, wide open forehand, but it's quite long from where Bayne was, and he's gone way too high.
Yeah, looks like it'll be a bit early.
Dropped down a little short, but he'll have a look.
Tim, this is not a bad spot.
This is a great spot. This is Taipan range. Just trying to work out where exactly the opening to the basket is, and I think I've done it pretty well. Wanted a bigger skip. I don't know what I hit, but didn't quite get the big flare skip.
For any Americans, listen, what the hell's a Taipan, Tim?
Taipan, mate. It's Australia's own 4th circle disc manufacturer. Very, very overstable, high-speed disc. I love it.
It's absolute meat hook.
Austin absolutely here to play in this final round.
Blake with the zone to clean up his par. That should get the job done.
Jeez, is Austin parked for his 4th?
Pretty good result. Yeah, he is. And pretty good result for Bayne. Because he did come in a little early. And
that band
another
again.
band.
Bayne's just playing crossbar challenge right now. Just hitting the top.
Oh, chastity belt. Jeez. Oh, Timmy. Good putt,
Solid
man.
putt.
Thank you. Happy to get that one.
Back to back.
Austin actually went a little long, so he's got the comebacker for birdie, but the way he's been putting shouldn't be any problems whatsoever. And it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Dead center. Look at the lead here.
Only 6 strokes.
Down to 6.
Goodness me.
Austin's
Where's
feeling
this come
confident.
from?
Bayne's no doubt feeling some nerves and just hating on the band of the basket at this point. Blakey with the easy par will move on.
All right, hole 7, 188 metres, par 4. Very fun hole to play, this one. There's a couple of landing zones that you're looking to get. You can either kind of go out to the right here, or you can be landing just about here for an approach around these yellow trees. The basket's quite exposed there, but the wind's not really up in this final round, so it'll be interesting to see what our top card do.
See a lot of backhand hyzers off the tee here. You just don't want to go too long, or you don't want to go too left. It's kind of a Looks like an
Ooh.
easy shot, but it is a pretty precise landing zone.
That's great from Austin.
That's exactly what you want.
I know this hole's got in his head a little bit, so it's good to see that he's navigated that perfectly.
That looks nice, Tim.
Yeah, that's the type N again. Wouldn't mind a little bit more skip, but it looks like I've just got left enough. So Blakey plays it a bit more interesting. Goes the hyzer flip, tries to go as long as possible to get around that tree, access the backside.
Down, and it does.
It takes power to do that. That's quite a massive shot.
Goodness me.
Yeah,
He's done
wow.
it so well. He'll have a wide open hyzer.
It's such a lower percentage shot, though. Why? It's got the power.
He's got the power. Bayne going a little too long, a little too right. He's going to be tucked behind that tree, which is not what you want. Most people are trying to get more left and shorter to have this exact shot, like a backhand hyzer in.
So you've got the type hand here again. A little bit of flex on this one, Tim.
Yeah, I'm going to go flat,
there
low
we
and
go.
flat.
Oh, I like this. Oh, Tim,
good.
that looks good.
Yeah, it almost went in, apparently, according to the catch cam. Austin's in a better spot. He can go more of a hyzer. And Austin's on a
it's-
charge. That is
yeah.
parked. Now, Bayne's come up short. He's eyeing off a shot that I didn't know was possible. The high forehand spike over the trees. It's probably playing all of 120 metres, this shot. And he pulled it off. He's got to look for birdie from way out of position.
Wow.
Geez, Blake is really far down the fairway, isn't he?
Yeah, he's throwing a zone.
You can actually see the basket, too. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
That's what power
There you
gets
go.
And we're all on the dance floor here. Here's Lukey Bayne. I can't believe he's putting for birdie from that spot.
If
I
he
didn't
hits
know
the-
that forehand was possible.
Is he
That's
going to
huge.
go banned again? No.
Oh.
He's just stuck up.
Almost.
Yeah, that he just snuck under the band.
Give it to him.
Loves it. Gives the queen wave to the camera. Thanks, Bayne. Here's Blake, making the hole look so much easier than it is. Great putt.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, we're looking at a star frame
I
here.
think we are.
Austin
it's
and
going to have
I
to be
parked.
something shocking to... Yep. Beautiful
Yeah,
birdie
there.
there from Mr. Bowen. And Austin,
Well done, boys. Shake those
give
chains.
those chains a little tug. There we go.
Lovely.
Yeah.
All right, next up, hole 8, 175 metres, 574 feet, par 4. Definitely a very gettable birdie for the NPO field. Pretty straightforward. Just get one out to anywhere landing zone here. You can throw a hyzer, you can throw a forehand, you can throw a big flex. Some of the bigger arms will actually go for the pin as well. So I'm sure we'll see Blakey doing something crazy as well. But yeah, definitely you feel a bit cheated if you walk away with the 4 here.
Yeah, you can play it really any way you like. Austin opts for the backhand hyzer down the right gap off the tee. All you need to do, I go for the forehand turnover. I want to get this really left if possible, which I haven't done. It's not enough flex,
Ah, that's fine.
but that'll be no worries at all. Blake plays it only Blake's way. No one else plays it like this. Big backhand that turns over and goes way to the right. Gives the cameraman zero chance to catch it. Looks like he's caught that really tall tree.
Ooh.
Got through.
That's not our catch cam. We have to disclose that there was some live action being filmed on the day as well. So that's the other cameras you can see down there.
An Australia first live action disc golf. It was very, very good. Bayne goes down the forehand line with the backhand, which was interesting. But we do like this left side. It's a very open side to access the green.
Oh, geez, Tim, you're throwing. I was just looking at Cade's guns there. Far out.
Yep. I go the spike hyzer, and I think I've pinned it from memory.
We've got Bayne here with a similar shot.
Yep, just going for the Toro. Nice and high. It's tricky.
Toro, is that like a putter?
It's an overstable putter. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mid-range.
Yeah.
Toro's mid-range?
Overstable mid. It's one of those sort of zone-esque discs.
4-speedy kind of number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be a mid. It's all you need when you get to that left side, though.
Blakey down there for
Blake, unfortunately,
a throw-in.
put some distance on that. You'd want to be putting it a little closer when you only got a zone approach there, Blakey boy, unfortunately.
Austin
Oh,
here.
he's at,
Can
what,
he-
all of 5 metres?
what's he going to do here? How many is this in a row?
Ooh,
Oh, don't mind.
jeez.
I
Bang.
believe this is 7 in a row for Austin.
Goodness
Absolute
gracious me.
heater.
What a tear.
I mean, there was a huge amount of birdies on the day as well. 13 all up.
Blake.
Ooh,
Bit
that
nose
wasn't
down.
one of them.
Yeah. Clean that up.
Yeah.
Move on.
Oh, I'd be disappointed with that being so far down.
Tim, just a few steps out from the basket.
Yeah, I'm happy to get these par fours. They're not really playing to my strength, so it's good to get 3 in a row.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Get that dirt off my type in. And here's Bayne. Parked it. He's settled those early round nerves. He's still got his six-shot lead on Austin, moving into hole 9, which is the 122-metre par 3. You can throw a big flex forehand if you've got it, but it takes a big one. It's 122 metres. Most players will be throwing a backhand just to get onto the right side of these 4 guardian trees, which are ever so annoying. You never get to putt through them, and left side just makes it very difficult to putt because they're very leafy, so quite a low ceiling to putt through. Here's Austin eyeing off a big backhand flex.
Ooh, needs a good pop. I like this.
It's maybe just a smidgen high.
Didn't
Like the shape.
Yeah, that's a great spot. He's on that left side though.
Oh,
And
not happy,
actually,
Austin.
yeah, I remember this one. He hit one of the guardian trees and it rolled back about 10 metres.
Oh, really?
Tim,
That's
flexing
heartbreaking.
one down there.
Yeah,
Nice, Tim. Circle 2.
circle 2 on the difficult side though. Unfortunately, this is more what
Good
you want to
height.
do. Big backhand, get a little bit of turn, and the right side's just so much more open. And
Oh,
he's just
that's
parked it. Huge. And here's Blake with a mid-range. I believe he's throwing his buzz, which I can guarantee you no one else is throwing a mid-range on this hole.
It's a big throw.
It's a great line.
Great shot.
Circle edge?
Beautiful.
He'll have a nice open shot.
Yeah.
Might be slightly outside circle 1.
Oh,
Okay.
he did roll back, didn't he?
Yeah, I believe he hit the second tree from the left there and just rolled back to way outside circle.
Oh, that's ugly.
Trying to jab it through the trees, but yeah.
That's all you can do.
We need to get the council out, trim those leaves.
Nah, leave him there.
No, we want to
Nah.
play those. I've got the option of an Anheuser putt around them or jab something under them.
Ooh. Gave that a good bid.
Yeah, I was angry when I walked away because I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. There was no way that was getting in underneath those leaves.
Oh,
Blake, with an open look, unfortunately didn't cash.
oh, Bayne.
Bayne's gone long at the basket.
There we go.
Yes.
And yeah, if the door was slightly
One
ajar
back.
to Austin, it looks like it's narrowly closing again. He's got 7 strokes now with only the back 9 to play.
Now, only the 3 birdies on the day on the final round.
Let's shout him out. Luke
Yep.
Bayne was one. Jade Brady was another. Who was the third?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it was me? No, it wasn't.
I was putting something together.
It was the one and
I
only
took
Paddy
it.
Robinson. How close did you get, mate, as I eat my nana and put my putt in?
I was at least 8 metres. All right, the front 9 results. Bayne, not with a round he probably thought he'd come out with. 4 down so far. Austin, look at that front 9. 7 down. That's absolutely huge. But, Bayne just has that lead so far. Let's get back, watch that back 9 and see how that final wraps up, hey?
Let's see if Mr. Austin D'Alessandro can go another 7 down and really put the heat on Luke Bayne.